All right, just want to welcome everybody to our Rmon Philippines presentation call today. My name is Steve Hyun, National Director, dialing in from Southern California, to be with all of you this morning and evening on this call today. I know many of you were invited tonight to learn about a company, Rmon, the #1 K-beauty company from South Korea. I know many of you right now are dialing in from the Philippines. We want to welcome you to our call today. Let us know actually in the chat box what country or what city you are dialing in from. I see many people here dialing in, of course, from Manila. I know there's people from our team from Cebu and Davao, and of course, all over the parts of Philippines area as well. So let us know in the chat box where you're dialing in from. I see individuals from Vegas on the call here. Welcome to the call. I see Singapore here as well. I see Gigi from Davao. Welcome to the call. I see Manila. I see Dubai. Welcome from Dubai to the call as well. So great to see so many of you dialing tonight to learn about our company Rmon that's expanding into your country as well. And I see India here. Welcome to the call as well. It's a very, very exciting time for us because our company Rmon is just in the pre-launch stages for the Philippines market. So right now we're actually at the very, very beginning stages before we actually launch in October for the Philippines. And for all of you that are here today, you're in for a treat because today you're going to get to hear about our company background. You're going to get to hear about our company products and also hear a testimonial from one of our new leaders in the Philippines market. And also I'm going to be sharing with you guys the compensation and how we actually run our business and do business here in Rmon as well. And the first individual I actually want to introduce all of you to is an individual that's based out in Las Vegas. She's also Filipino as well, but she became a team leader with our company, which is pretty much one of our leadership positions in a very, very short period of time. But not only is she one of our top leaders of the company, she has gone out there and helped others reach the status and position of team leader as well. And today, she's gonna be going over the company background, the company products, and give you guys a good detailed understanding about really who Rmon is. So let's go out to Las Vegas and welcome top team leader Kat Capelong to the call. Hello, Kat. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Hello, Steve, and hello, Philippines. Again, my name is Kat Capelong, and let me tell you, you're about to hear something that could really potentially change your life. It is literally 1 year to this day that I saw what you're about to get a sneak peek of there in Philippines. And it's been a crazy ride because, first of all, I was just doing like a church fundraiser. Um, and then I was doing the MC and I got invited for a free facial by one of the sponsors. Now that's director Maricel Young. And I was like, who says no to a free facial? But let me go back a little bit just to tell you my whole working background is I'm a Walmart cashier here in the US, and I did housekeeping also in Venetian and Palazzo. So you can do this better than me. I have no skincare background, marketing background, but it was something when the products got put in my face. Um, I looked in the mirror for the first time, and as you could see, like my face was glowing. I was like, what is happening? Something in me, like my gut was telling me that, oh my God, there's something like great here. But at the same time, I was very hesitant because I am, if you can't tell, I'm an introvert. So I love staying at home. I love watching my K-dramas. But now I'm getting rewarded something about K-dramas and K-pop. Anyways, but it's been a crazy ride because in our first month we hit that team leader position, and was in our third month we were making like five-figure income, and I was like just blown away. That's like 1 year of me working at Walmart. So buckle up because you're about to hear some amazing news. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen and tell you all about what you're here tonight. So Rmon is the name of the company that we are so excited to share with you. It literally means rebirth. So this company got started in Seoul, South Korea in 2018. So we're now 7 years young. However, for a startup company, they went into the billions in just 5 years. 2.5 billion US dollars in just one country. So think about South Korea right now, everybody. That is literally the skincare capital of the world. There's over 4,000 beauty brands. that's available. People literally go there with like empty luggage just to buy skincare and bring it wherever they live. But they don't know that the number one K beauty brand that beat out the two big conglomerates, LG that owns like brands that you see in Ulta and Sephora, and Amore Pacific that owns Shiseido and Innisfree and all those other brands, are already expanding globally. That's now open in the US and places like that. Now we have this moisturizing cream that we sold 40 million bottles alone. And mind you, there's only 51 million people in South Korea. So you don't have to be good at math to know that it is a bestseller for sure. Okay. Now, we just expanded globally in North America, US, and Canada since March of 2023. So that's just about 2.5 years only. And now we're doing expansion all over the place: Taiwan, Hong Kong, Mexico, Malaysia, Singapore, and where else? Right here, Philippines. So we're already in our pre-launch series. So you are literally getting that sneak peek before it goes public. Okay. And also Japan later this year as well. So our pre-launch shows we are now in our phase three. Product shipping is already available, and October 1, save the date. That is our official opening of Philippines. Now, let's go back. What is Rmnph all about? Like I said, it's rebirth. And the founder of this company is Chairman An. So he's already the number one product formulator there in Asia. Okay, so he formulates for most of the skincare brands that you know, and most skincare, they just tweak a little bit for them to sell. So he got inspired by his baby daughter one night because she was sleeping. And you know, like babies, they have such soft skin, they have a natural glow. He's like, what if I can bring that back, that glow and that softness, baby skin, to everybody's skin? And he did just that, and he patented it instead of selling it. Like, here you go, Dior. Nope, we're keeping this one. Okay, so he created a affordable yet luxury skincare that is available worldwide. And of course, you know, the rise of Korean skincare globally, it's just too hot right now. So this company is a well-decorated company. Okay, they have over 49 awards, national brands, Minister Prize awards, and now they have 16 patents. So nobody can copy the formulas of Rmnph. We own our own thing, so nobody can compete. Now, let me introduce you to our brands. So we are a premium skincare, like I said, and personal care program, but affordable. Okay, it's our own category creating company. So ICD is our skincare line on the left. Boda Lab is our botanics lab, hair and body care, and Lifening is our inner nutrition line. Now for Philippines, we're gonna start with our signature line. Skincare, which is the best and the best seller, and then two of our hair care and body lines as well. And let me share with you a quick video of Rmnph's evolution so far.
Jeju Island, the birthplace of Inselderm, where nature and tradition inspire transformation. Made different, elevated to its full potential. The world's first and only smart farm for Pyeongpool. Introducing the first of its kind, Giant Pyeongpool. Infused with Jeju Lava Energy Water, a powerhouse of intense hydration and radiant vitality. Experience the legendary glow and lifting effect of K-Beauty. Experience the difference, a difference you'll love. The all-new Inselderm, Rmnph.
Wasn't that such a high quality video? So Rmnph definitely has the money for marketing. I mean, it's such a bestseller. They once spent like more than $500,000 US dollars on a 3-minute video. Okay. So there's three main reasons why we stand out than like most of the skincare you will find out there. Like, why is Rmnph different? You might be asking, right? Well, these are our heritage ingredients. So number one on the left, you'll see the giant Byungpool plant. Now, this is also known as Asiatic pennywort, tiger grass, or more commonly known as Centella asiatica. So Centella is not new to the skincare world. It's actually used worldwide already because of its amazing benefits to help soothe the skin, its anti-inflammatory effects. It helps with skin brightening and also hydration, helps with like minimizing your fine lines and wrinkles, and also helps with the hyperpigmentation. Now, the normal size of centella is about this size that you can see on the bottom left. But what we made as Rmnph is we made a giant version of this plant, okay? Which is like almost as big as your face. It's like 4 to 5 times bigger. Now, other companies, they usually dry their centella because it's cheaper to export. But us, Rmnph actually grows it like fresh and everything like extraction, so you don't lose any of those nutrients because we have a smart farm in Jeju Island, Korea. If you don't know Jeju Island, it's like the Hawaii of South Korea, beautiful ocean. It's also featured in almost all K-dramas. So we are a vertically integrated company. So what does that mean? So from seed to sale, we control all of it. So that's how we're able to cut out the middleman and save you money and give you luxury quality product. So we grow our giant bunk pool plant in our smart farm, as you can see, that we actually own this plant because we're the ones that grew it 5 times bigger. Okay. Now, what made it grow? Okay, we didn't use typical water to grow the plant. We used this water called Jeju Lava Energy Water. So this water, you can find it in 4 places in the world, okay? It's not just in Jeju Island. But the other 3 places, Spain, it's too sandy, Japan is too polluted, and Hawaii is too deep to extract. So that only really leaves us with Jeju Island. Now, this water has been naturally filtered underneath the volcano, the Halasan volcano, for like thousands of years, and it's been infused with amazing minerals for your skin. And so this is what we used to grow that plant. It became bigger. And so the Korean government was so impressed with that they gave us a 20 years exclusive contract. That Rmnph is the only one that's able to grow this plant. That's pretty amazing. So nobody else can grow the plant and use this water for cosmetics and skincare purposes. But last, but definitely not least, is how do we deliver the product to your skin? Because most skincare, if you maybe feel this, they kind of just sit on top of your skin. Why? Because the molecules are really big. So it's not really able to penetrate deep into your dermis. But they have this special and expensive nanoliposomal technology. So what it is they do this microfluidizing processing, which makes all the ingredients so small. It's 300 times smaller than your hair. So it actually works the same as the science of like the lidocaine, the numbing cream, like Neosporin. So it tricks your skin into thinking it's part of itself because it's so tiny. So it lets it penetrate deep into the dermis. Okay, that is why it has increased product absorption for greater, results. And also you can actually see like a targeted activity for an efficacy you can see but feel within just one use. That's why just with our products, they put it on the first time, just on the cleansing alone, they go, whoa, why is this so different? My face is so smooth. Like all the dirt got cleaned for the first time in their life. It's amazing to see every time. Now our skincare line is very simple. We just have 2 lines. We have our signature line, which is more the green ones. And we have the Radiant Sun Advanced line. So Koreans are really big on the tenets cleansing, hydration, and protection. It starts with really clean skin. That's why they do this thing called double cleansing. So they do all oil-based and water-based cleansing. Also, their skincare line is actually safe enough to use for a variety of skin types, whether you have light skin, dark skin, purple skin, or you have dry skin, oily skin, acne-prone skin combination. Doesn't matter, you could use our products because it's so safe and gentle enough that even kids, babies, pregnant women, people with cancer, and they're doing chemotherapy treatment, they're able to use it because it's so healthy and anti-inflammatory on top of that. So we have one Ben right here on the left. He is actually our ambassador for our ICD brand. If you don't know, he's literally known as the handsome guy in South Korea. Okay, and he's like 47 years young. Now for Philippines, we're gonna get started with our ICD signature line for you guys, which is the most popular and best-selling line. Now we also have our products German derma tested, passed excellently, and this is one of the hardest certifications you can get for like in terms of skin irritation. Now, the best part is here. This is the before and after pictures of the people using our Inselderm or ICD products. Now, you can see right here, like this darkening under the eye, changing, and guys using it. Like this is Christy. It's amazing. She's 51 and her skin changed so fast. And results in as early as 30 days. Some of them are like unicorns. It's like 1 week, it's already changed so much, or even just one use. And so people are like blown away. Like, how can skincare work this fast? Even professionals in the hairstyling or makeup industry like healing their skin, because it's not really skin repair, it's more of it's not just skincare, it's more of skin repair. It's really trying to bring back your baby's skin, and there's no harsh chemicals. It's all organic, and you can see it from teen acne, not just for teens, but also cystic acne for adults, acne scars clearing up.
All right, guys, this is her before. This is 1 year ago, and now.
Right now.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, all gone.
All
Look at
go.
that. Guys, nothing worked in the past. Dermatologist, nothing worked. But look at that change from here.
그래서 제가 인셀덤 하게 됐죠.
And that's why she's doing Inseldom. Wow.
You see, so that's amazing. That's Steve right there sharing with us that person's story. Now, one thing to note about your skin, I need you to understand that when you're clearing out your skin, it can actually go from like the current situation to worse a little bit before it can get better. It's because that's how your skin works. That's literally how it works. So trust the process, trust the product. It's trying to push all those gunk out of your skin. Okay. Now, again, it works with different skin types. This one, I'm so impressed with this because it's only 2 weeks, and I'm like, wow, your face is already so clear. And for the most sensitive skin, the people that I'm afraid to try stuff because they're so allergic and they react to everything. Well, I've seen it in person, people with rosacea, eczema, like they tried it one time, and it's already like clearing up, and they had no like allergic reactions, and they were like so impressed with our products. And this one like used to be like my nose, okay? Used to have so many blackheads, so bumpy, and now it's like this squeaky clean when I wash my face. Evening your skin tone, smoothing out like your crow's feet and crow's legs disappearing, your under eye colors. And this one's amazing because this is a whole year's difference. Okay. Can you imagine just a year from now? Like, look at me. Like, I'm literally 1 year in Rmnph. Okay. Happy anniversary to me. And my face transformed. Okay. Before, nobody would comment on my skin. Now it's the first thing they notice. So be prepared, strangers complimenting you. Okay, like have a happy birthday. Think about how many years she has aged in reverse. Okay. And also for hyperpigmentation, this is one of our most popular ones for MJ Kim. 6 months, and you can see it clears up, but not just in your face, also in your body. I mean, you've got skin everywhere. So your arms, your head, I mean, use your products all over, safe enough. Okay. Stress lines, turkey necks, disappearing, melasma spots. And let me tell you this lady is so important because she is my mama. Okay. She buys everything in the store, skincare fanatic, and nothing changed. I told her, stop spending so much money. Nothing is ever working. And then 1 week, as you can see, 1 week only of using it, and under her eye is already started to clear out. So all my aunties and titas were asking, hey, did you get work done? What's your secret? And she's like, come over here and tell your titas what I'm using. And we have also Dr. V, 82 years young. Now she got better skin than most people. And this one is a business partner, Vivian. She looked like a really old grandma. Now she's like, whoa, what happened to you? Everybody's asking me, what's your secret? You're like, look 10 years, 70 years younger. This is Faith. Literally gets asked in the restroom by strangers, like, staring at her. She's like, what, something in my face? No, I just want to know what you're using on your skin. So this is team leader Sheila. She literally gets stopped at the hospital, like saying, hey, are you that Korean skincare lady? Because her transformation is amazing. You should see her in person. And so this is her husband. This is Girly. These are now people that we know. Only 3D transformation, 3 weeks transformation. This is newly promoted team leader Lou Ivalo, our neighbor. That is just amazing transformation in 1 month. This is my husband, like 57 years young, turning 57. And I mean, for guys, it's just so much faster. And like you can really see the difference on their faces. Okay. So just try it on your husbands. And this is Mr. Bridgeton. Like I call him Mr. Clean because it's like he looks so smooth now. And again, so safe enough for kids, for your hands to use. And even this eczema hands that we know this is from Eunice. This was her hands, and Insulin was the only one able to help with her hands, and it healed it. Okay, now we have also another product that's the viral melting collagen mask. Let me tell you, this is 100% collagen. It's unlike any of the face masks that we usually put and we wait to absorb or we wash it off later on, and the next day there's no more moisture. Okay, this is New Zealand marine derived collagen. And the fibers in this mask are 40 times smaller than your human pore. Okay, so pasok na pasok. It goes inside. All right. So how does it work? It literally, you just put it with clean, dry hands. There's like 6 masks in the box. And then with our booster spray that you will get to know, our Boo Say Boo later on, it will literally melt the mask right into your face. Okay, it's like gone. It's like melted in, and people are like, "Whoa, where'd it go?" It's already absorbed, and it's clinical studies show 28% improvement of your under eye wrinkle within just 1 use. We got a lot of people off Botox, okay, and now using 100% clean collagen instead. And coming soon, we're gonna have ICD makeup as well, which is skincare infused makeup. Okay, it didn't make sense to put toxic makeup on your face after you cleaned it so well. So we made our own category changing healthy makeup, okay? No toxic chemicals, hyaluronic acid butter, vegan collagen. We're gonna go on a full like makeup line as well. So we're very excited about this. I'm wearing the BB cream right now. And so you can mix and match for the colors. Okay. Now for the hair and body care, we have Bodalab, which is vegan. It's basically Miracle of the Desert for the certicola, and it really nourishes your hair. It's like you just got out of like the hair salon. Okay. I used to have dandruff, so now I don't. And it really cleans out healthy scalp. And when you have healthy scalp, your baby hair starts to grow out faster. And I get a lot of stories as well from the hair being so soft and growing. I just got a text yesterday. I can't show it. I don't have permission yet, but it's a kid that had bald spots. And within just 5 weeks, that bald spot was already filled in. Okay. And this is the kind of text that I love getting. As well for our body care. Basically, I used to have like white blackheads right here on my arms for both. So very conscious about them. And now when I use this, it made it so clean and soft that one lady before was touching my arm, like talking to me. And she's like, wow, you have such soft arms. And you have no idea what that meant to me. Okay, so this will clean out your skin without disturbing the skin barrier and infuse it with hyalocollagen, hyaluronic acid, collagen complex for all day hydration. Now for you guys, you have even a better extra treat because you have in Asia the Swamel Feminine Wash, which is 100% vegan as well. So in terms of pictures, let me tell you, this is some of them 2 months after having psoriasis or dandruff. Thinning hair on your scalp, as you can see, clearing out. And this one is 6 weeks. You thought there's no more hope. Well, there is still hope. Okay. And so I can personally attest to this. I've seen so many people that I personally know text me their hair pictures, and it's amazing. Safe enough for color treated hair. And again, you could use it on your skin for the body wash. And this, let me tell you, this is 1 week. Okay. This is a guy from South Korea. It's amazing. Last but not least, we have a lifening line, which is the inner nutrition line. We have this thing called Deep Talk Plus, which is right here. I take this every day because I am not regular. So this is natural psyllium husk fiber with zinc, and those little peppercorn grows 40 times its size when it's in your intestine. So it basically just pushes out all the stuck gunk away. Okay, and let me tell you 3 things. Number 1, okay, it's gonna be stinky. Prepare, because it's getting rid of toxins in your body. Number 2, you're not gonna go like diarrhea, LBM. It's like normal, healthy stool. And last but not least, okay, is that basically, I like just had a brain fart. Okay, anyway, so this one right here, you can take in the morning and at night, and it really cleans you out, okay? And so I actually lost like 8 pounds in 2.5 weeks of using this one. And again, last but not least is our beauty collagen drink that has powerful antioxidants. It has glutathione as well and selenium, biotin, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, all those stuff that's really good for you that you can drink. And it's amazing. It tastes very like blueberry and pomegranate, no fishy aftertaste, even though it's marine derived collagen. Now, this is my before and after picture. As you can see, I was very inflamed, a little bit darker. So now I'm like, I look like Korean. So, but without further ado, I'm gonna have somebody special share with you about her Riemann story so far. And let me tell you, this is just the beginning. Literally at the beginning. She's an amazing person, very successful in her career. She's already retired from a successful career. She didn't need this, but this was shared by her friend who is now team leader, Lou Ibalo. And now she just reached the position of team leader, the fifth team leader in the Philippines. Mrs. Tess Fajardo, can you share your amazing story, please? Go ahead.
Hi, everybody, and good evening from Manila. Hello. Well, I was introduced to Riemann sometime in April, or I joined in April. And my friend Lulu Ebalo, she's my bestie in college back in Baguio. I visit her every year, actually, in Las Vegas. And she was so excited to tell me about the good news that Riemann is coming to the Philippines. And she wanted to share it with me. And knowing her, we had melasma. I had freckles. So you know how it felt that, everybody would tell me that I should be named Freckles instead of Tess. But lo and behold, she shared with me her photo, and I was amazed. And I said, yeah, why not? Because just for background, I have been with the banking industry in the Philippines for about 34 years. And as a banker, we needed to be presentable to our clients. And I would be fascinated by all kinds of makeup, concealers, name it, I have it. Okay. So I spent so much on all of these things. I would have several of them in my cubbyhole. And um, when I started using the products, immediately I felt the difference. And wow, Riemann was an answered prayer because after retirement 2 years ago, I retired at 55, and I wanted my life to be with my husband, to just travel because he was retired as well. He retired as well at age 60, but I said I better stop working. I better enjoy life while we're together. So we spent most of our time traveling, and then of course we're not getting any younger. We look for good food, healthy food, and then here comes Riman. So Riman fixes everything facial. And the good thing about it is their promise, glow from within. And that's exactly what I saw from my husband, who's also using the Riman products. And I got so excited. In my career, I've reviewed businesses. I checked how they will grow financially, if they're financially stable, and stuff like that. I didn't see myself entering into a business because I know how difficult it was to flourish in business. And seeing Rimon and how you can grow a business and expand, not really being drained financially. This is awesome. And I'm sure you will hear more about it later on. But for me, Riemann is an answered prayer. And I hope I could share more of this with relatives, friends, and I have already, and they know me. So immediately they wanted to sign up because they know my face, and they were so curious because they noticed the difference immediately. And I would be doing facials, facials, not because I wanted them to join the company, but I wanted them to feel what I felt, and the happy glow in me I see in them when I do the facials on them. So for me, the reason for doing Riemann has evolved over the 5 months I've been doing Riemann. At first, it was personal skin improvement. And then, second, it became a reality that this is something I can share with my kids and my family and see how um, good it is to feel good with Riemann. You can't go wrong. It's gonna be my legacy to live with my family and kids when the time comes for me to join our creator. So since I cannot bring all the money, all the wealth, what I can leave behind here is the happiness that I could share with them and hopefully give them passive income. So what I'm working on right now is for their future still. So I'm gonna go to Jeju thanks to
Yeah.
Riemann. Jeju, Korea for free. Thanks to Kat, who has always been very supportive. And what I love about this business is we do it together. You're not alone in this. So you can reach out and people will help you. Let's go, Riemann. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tess, for that amazing testimonial. Let's show her some emojis and hearts in the chat box for sharing with us. And just truly amazing to see how much she's loving to go out there to help people, to help make a difference in other people's lives as well. And Kat did an amazing job talking about, of course, our company products as well as helped many people in the Philippines. And congratulations to everything that, of course, Tess has completed. Now she gets a free trip to Korea because she just became a team leader. So congratulations, Tess. We'll see you in Korea as well. And thank you, Kat, for an amazing sharing of our company background as well. And I know many of you right now just heard some great information about our products. You heard great information about our company background. And now many of you are asking, okay, Steve, how do I actually get started with Riemann? How do I actually start making money with Riemann? And many of you right now are going to learn the compensation and how we actually get paid here with Riemann as well. I'll just briefly introduce myself so we're not complete strangers. Once again, my name is Steve Hyun, National Director. I live out in Orange County, California. But I've been actually traveling to the Philippines almost every month. I've been going out there once a month, literally for the past 6 months. I'm going to be going back out there in a few more weeks because our office is going to be opening up in Makati in the Philippines as well. My background prior to this, I've been working in the Korean entertainment industry for over 10 to 12 years. I've been working with big agencies and big stars and big companies, and I've been a content producer and a CEO for over 10 plus years. 2 years ago, Fortune came my way when I was introduced to Riemann. I saw the value of the company. I saw the opportunity of the company. Even though I was a guy, I had no background in skincare or beauty, I got started with the company. And in a short period of time, I became one of the top executives and leaders, and now a national director for Riemann. And here we are expanding, getting ready for the official launch October 1st for the Philippines as well. Now, today, I'm going to share with you a little bit about how our business works. Have you ever wondered what would it feel like if you stopped working and still got paid, right? What would it feel like to earn passive or residual income, right? I know many of you right now are working full-time jobs. You're working either maybe two jobs, and you're asking yourself, is there a better way? I'm letting all of you know right now, Riemann is a blessing, and it could be a better way for many of you if you understand how our business model works. Now, let's talk about typical companies when they open up a new country. Traditional supply chain, when a new company has a very good product, usually they will contact local retailers like Watson's or local pharmacies or local beauty supply stores to go and sell the products. But when you do this, there's a lot of middle people in between that needs to get paid. And what happens, unfortunately, to the customer is they pay a very high retail price. But instead of working with so many middlemen, our company Rmn says this: let's just work with people like you and I. Let's just work with people in the Philippines where individuals like you and I can go out there, share some products, and make some extra money. And we get to share these products in 3 different channels. First channel is online. Our company will give you your own website. You share your website link to individuals. They go to your website, they buy the products. We do all the shipping, we do the customer service, the accounting, the commissions. You don't have to worry about any of that. Number 2 is retail shops. How many of you have gone into a hair salon before? How many of you before have gone into a spa before, or a med spa, or know a business owner? You can talk to a business owner. If they like the products, they can sign up as well. They can sign up their own business. They can sign up their own spa, sign up, and they can sell the products in their business as well. And here's the best part for you. If you make the introduction for that business owner, every time that business owner buys products, you get paid. When I first started Rmn a little bit over 2.5 years ago, I signed up a salon owner, right? She's been in skincare for over 20 years, has a couple hundred clients. She met with me, loved the products. She signed up, and every few months, she buys products for her spa. Now, I signed her up only one time 2.5 years ago, but guess what? Every few months, I get paid for something I did only one time 2.5 years ago. Many of you had a job 2.5 years ago. Many of you worked at your company 2.5 years ago. Imagine you stopped working at your job and you still got paid. That's the beauty about Rmn's compensation plan. Number 3 is customers. Who do you know today that has skin, right? Who do you know today has skin? Everybody, right? Everybody has skin. So who could become a customer? Everybody. Everybody can become a customer. Why? Because people obviously wash their face, they take showers, they wash their body. It's normal. They put on lotion in their face, right? So everybody could become a customer, right? So you have a potential market of 100 million people in the Philippines that could become your customers. Now let's talk about the commission structure and how you earn money here with Rmn. So as soon as you sign up in the Philippines, here's the best part. Right now, since we're in pre-launch stages, it is free to sign up your account in the Philippines, okay? But as soon as you sign up, you start at the first position called planner, where you generate a 10% commission on all sales. So if I'm in the Philippines right now and I sign up, I make an account online, I create my own website. They'll give you an option to use a username, right? And once you sign up, you could use, like, for example, mine is steve.rmn.com. Cat could be cat.rmn.com. It could be your name.rmn.com, or whatever name you choose. But as soon as you create it, you become a planner. And now you earn 10% commission on all sales. So everything you buy for yourself, you earn 10% in rebate. Every time you sell some products, you get 10% in commissions. Now, there's no requirement on any monthly sale quotas. There's no monthly fees. There's no monthly purchase requirements. Nothing like that at all, okay? So that's the first position. Second position is called manager, where you can start earning a 20% base commission all the way up to 30%. Now, how do you become a manager? All you have to complete is 3,000 SP in total sale revenue in a 3-month time frame. Now, what is SP? SP is equal to sales points. Also in dollars is 90% to the dollar. In pesos, 3,000 SP is equivalent to 180,000 pesos. So if I go out there and either I purchase 180,000 pesos, or if I sell 180,000 pesos, or if myself and a few others combined sell 180,000 pesos, I become a manager. And as soon as I sell that and I reach that 3,000 SP, my status goes from 10% to 20%. And now I'm a manager. So every time I buy products, I get 20% in rebates. Every time I sell products, I can make anywhere between 20 to 30% in commissions. Now, we also have what's called senior manager, where you start earning a 30% base commission all the way up to 40% on the retail side. How do you become a senior manager? Very simple. 6,000 SP, which is equivalent to approximately 6,600 US dollars, or equivalent to about 360,000 Filipino pesos. Once that sale volume is met in a rolling 3-month time frame, you become a senior manager. Now, we have some people that become senior managers on day one. They could just invest 360,000 pesos on day one, become a senior manager on day one, and they start at 30% commission on day one. Other individuals start at planner and they work their way up and then become a senior manager as well. Me personally, I started as senior manager on day one, only because if you do so, you do get a bigger rebate cashback of the initial investment, which is about 20%, and you start at 30% on day one. That's just me personally. Next position, team leader, which you heard Tess just became a team leader as well in the Philippines as well. How do you become a team leader? It's very simple. You can either do 10,000 SP a month for 5 months straight, or 50,000 SP anytime in rolling 5 months calendar. Okay, 50,000 SP is equivalent to 55,000 US dollars, or in pesos, it's about 3.1 million pesos. So once you complete the 3.1 million pesos, the revenue, right, not by yourself though, between you, your team, you become a team leader. Now, some people ask me, hey, Steve, isn't that kind of difficult? It's not that difficult. When I first started, I was a senior manager. I introduced the products to about 50 people, and about 7 to 8 people became a senior manager in my first week, and I became a team leader in my first 7 days in the business. So you don't have to do that all by yourself. It's a group effort, a team effort. But the minimum amount of senior managers you need in your team is three senior managers, okay? And now a team leader, your base commission is 40%, and it goes up to 50% on the retail side. Now we also have what's called director, senior director, and national director position, which of course are the three highest positions of the company. These three positions allow you to start earning revenue share of the company. Company says this: every month we're going to take 1% of the total Asia sales from Taiwan, Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, and now Philippines, of course, and we're going to split 1% of all sales to only the directors and higher. And if you're a senior or national, you get a bigger percentage of the entire revenue. And here's the best part: that revenue or sales coming from other planners, other managers, other team members, but you can get a percentage of that once you become a director and higher. So once you become a director and higher, you're pretty much earning company revenue. And at the same time, you're like almost getting like a paycheck every single month. It's pretty much like getting paid like almost like a salary. You're like pretty much basically like a partner of the company when you become a director and higher. That's the beauty about those positions, right? But here's the best part. Philippines right now, we have 0 directors. There are no directors in the Philippines. So you could be the first director. You could be the first senior director. You could be the first national director for the Philippines as well. So the retail side, we get paid 10% all the way up to 54%. And a guy like me that doesn't come from beauty industry, and I never sold skincare in my life, still became a national director. How crazy is that? A guy like me that went all the way up to national director at the highest pinnacle of the company. It just shows you that the products sells itself, and we have a strong system and a compensation plan for everyone to get involved here as well. Number 2 is, here's the second way we get paid, which is called open group commission. Now, what's open group? Open group allows you to introduce other people now to the Philippines. It's great to earn 10% and 54% commissions off your personal and retail sales. But imagine this. Imagine now getting paid not only on your own efforts, but other people's efforts. Now, when other people start working, when other people start selling, you make a percentage in that, right? And when I was younger, I was never told about making money, what's called with other people. I was always told, Steve, just go to school, go get a job, go get good grades, and work for the rest of your life. But here's what happened. Even though at an early age, I started working a full-time job, at the end of the month, I was always still short in cash. How many of you felt that you've been short in cash before? Or your expenses was always higher than the amount of money you were making, right? And then when I met successful people, when I met very, very wealthy people, they told me this: Steve, you cannot be working just at a job. You can't just be earning linear income. You got to start earning leverage income. And I didn't know what that meant. He says, Steve, 95% of people in the world today get paid through linear income. Linear income just means that you trade your time for money. You work 40, 50 hours a week, you get paid for 40, 50 hours. Leverage income is doing a work one time, but getting paid over and over for one-time work, right? So here, open group commission means this: you help other people get started with Rmn, right? They go out there, they become planners and managers, team managers, and go out there and make some sales. You make a percentage of that. So on top of the 10 to 54% you're making at retail, you can make now additional income on the open group side. Now there's a third way we get paid called uni level. Uni level means this: it doesn't matter what rank you are, it doesn't matter what position you are. As you get started with the company and as you introduce other people to Rmn, and as they start joining your team, obviously you'll have people on your level 1, your level 2, level 3, and onward, right? You can start earning additional 5% to 3% commissions off all their customers and all their orders, or on their personal sales, which is the best part. Think about it. If you're a brand new planner and you introduce someone to the company, and let's say they became a superstar and they became a team leader before you, even though they become a team leader before you can start earning percentages of all their customers and all their personal orders every single month as well. down to 6 levels of generation as well. So that's called uni level. And we also have, of course, leadership match bonus, one of my favorite part of the compensation plans. Companies as this on this portion. Once you become a team leader and you go out there and you help others become a team leader, you can start getting a leadership match bonus. And here's how this works. Let's say, for example, you are a team leader. Congratulations. And let's say you introduced me to Rmn and I signed up as well. And let's say I became a team leader as well. Now we're both team leaders. You're a team leader. I'm a team leader. You're at 40% base commission. I'm at 40% base commission. But since you introduced me to Rmn and I'm in your team and I'm in your first generation, off my income, you will earn 40% of that. So for example, if I'm earning, let's say 400,000 pesos a month, you would earn 40% of that. If I'm earning 500,000 pesos a month, you would earn 40% of that. If I'm earning 200,000 pesos, you earn 40% of that. Think about that. How amazing would it feel for you to earn 40% of my paycheck every single 30 days, right? If I'm making 1,000,000 pesos a month and you earn 40 pesos, that's 400,000 pesos in your pocket for having just one strong team leader. Now, what if you had 2 strong team leaders? What if you had 3 strong team leaders? What if you had 5 strong team leaders? What if you had 10 team leaders earning 2, 3, 400,000 pesos a month? Let me tell you right now, many people do that already. I have hundreds and hundreds of team leaders in my team right now. I have many people earning 500,000 to 1,000,000 to 2 to 3 million pesos a month, and even more from team leaders to directors and higher. So this part is amazing because this is where now it's like opening a franchise, right? Think about this. Jollibee is obviously everywhere in the Philippines as well. Imagine you own Jollibee, right? And every Jollibee that opened up, they paid you a percentage, right? Is that considered working smart or is that considered working hard? Obviously, that's considered working smart because why? I can open up 20 locations all over the Philippines. I don't have to be at 20 locations. I could be in Manila and I can still get paid on 20 locations. I could be having a Jollibee in Cebu. I could have a Jollibee in Davao. I could have a Jollibee down in Clark. I could have a Jollibee down in Ilio. I could have a Jollibee in so many different locations. I could have all over the world. I could be living in Manila and I could still be getting paid because why? Now I created a franchise. Same thing here with leadership match bonus. As you go out there and you help other people become team leaders and directors and senior directors and national directors, that's the same idea and concept of creating franchises. And this part is very, very powerful as well. Now, Rmnph Philippines is opening our doors, and we are opening October 1st in the Philippines, which is going to be very, very exciting because this is going to be the opening ceremony for the Philippines in Makati. We look at the beautiful office we have here in Makati. This is a brand new building in Makati, and we have a beautiful office all ready to go October 1st. Now, for you to qualify to attend the grand opening ceremony, there will be a certain qualification for you to attend. All details will be announced this weekend at our Las Vegas convention. So make sure you guys get the information on what is needed to qualify for the grand opening ceremony October 1st in Makati, Philippines as well. So we're going to be there. I'll see you there as well. Looking forward to meeting many of you there as well. We also have, of course, our convention, which is just 2 months away, less than 2 months away. We're going to have the first Asia Pacific convention at Macau, Hong Kong, this upcoming October 31st to November 2nd. You can get a 10-pack with you and your team or buy a single ticket. But I recommend, of course, coming with a team as well. Our Rmnph Access organization from Taiwan and Hong Kong and all the other countries is focused right now to bringing 3,000 of our team members to this Hong Kong convention as well. We are excited because right now, every market, every country is so focused on making this event the biggest event for the organization as well. And here you can log into your account, you can take picture of this QR code. It was right into your back office. I would do whatever I can to come to this convention. Getting educated, getting trained on how to do well in Rmnph is more important than just buying products in Rmnph. And the reason why I tell you that is because I could buy products, I could sell products, and that's great. But if I really want to learn this on a bigger scale, if I really want to become a director, a national director, a top leader in the company, I need to get the information. I need to get trained. I need to get educated on how to become a top producer in the company. And here's where you learn all that. You learn that at the convention as well. Right now, Rmnph Philippines is having a special promotion until the end of this month, okay? And here's what the special promotion is. If you become a team leader by the end of this month, our company will backdate all your sales and pay you out as a team leader on day one. And let me explain to you what this means. If right now with our current compensation plan, if you become a team leader, for example, in the month of September 15th, you start getting 40% the following month, which is October 1st. But since we have a pre-launch right now in the Philippines, anyone that becomes a team leader, here's what happens for you. On day one, everything becomes 40%. So becoming a team leader by the end of this month, and if you have a good structure, you could be generating anywhere between 400,000 to 500,000 to 600,000 pesos in income as your first paycheck by becoming a team leader because of this extra incentive as well. I will do whatever I can, of course, to become a team leader by the end of September as well. We also have an incentive trip to Korea to our Rmnph village. This is a 9-villa resort our company built in South Korea. If you become a team leader by November 31st, you'll get a free flight, free stay at the Rmnph village. This is only available for the first 50 to 55 Filipinos in the Philippines. So make sure you guys qualify for this so you can attend the very first Rmnph village incentive trip as well. And last but not least, we do have a directed revenue share incentive for individuals that could become a director in the first 6 months of Philippines opening up. Remember, right now, what Philippines Rmnph is doing is they're holding all the money on the revenue, and they're going to only share this with the Filipino directors. So right now, since we have none, it's just sitting in a big pool. You become the first Filipino director, guess what? You get the majority of the share. All of the share goes to you because why? There's no Filipino director. If there's two directors share the revenue as well. So it's a good time to, of course, become a director for the Philippines as well. And I'm excited. I'm excited for all of you that are just learning about a company, learning about how we do our business. And, for every one of you that's asking yourself, Steve, I've seen things like this before. I tried things like this before in the Philippines, but I never had great success. Let me tell you something. Just because you had experience with a past company, just because you might have had a bad experience with a past company, just because you didn't make much money in a past company, doesn't guarantee that you'll have the same experience here, right? The reality is this. Yes, you could have had bad experience in the past. Yes, you could have had past failures in the past, but that doesn't guarantee that you're going to have future failures and future not making money, right? Here, understand one thing. I've been in situations in the past companies, past experiences where I didn't make money, where I had tough times. I had past failures. But here with Rmnph was different. Rmnph was different because why? As soon as people started sharing the products, as started people using the products, they immediately felt difference. Our products here sells itself. You heard earlier what Kat talked about, how our patents and our ingredients is exclusive to Rmnph. No one else has our ingredients. While every other company out there is competing amongst themselves, guess what, guys? We have no competition. Rmnph has no competition. That's why we are dominating in every country we've been opening up in. Dominating. And even a guy like me, never been in beauty, never been in skincare, all I had to do was share the products, share the business opportunity, and people saw it. People caught it. They saw the products, they liked it. They were blown away. They saw a compensation plan. They saw it. And when they started making money, they couldn't believe how much money they started making with Rmnph as well, right? So understand that Rmnph is different, right? And of course, all of you are asking, Steve, when is a good time to get started? Let me tell you something. Right now is the best time to get started. You don't want to wait. Why? Because getting started right now, guess what happens for all of you? You have first movers advantage. You are a pioneer for the Rmnph Philippines. And being there early, being a pioneer has so much more advantage than starting later. Let me ask you guys a question, right? How many of you in the past have been invited to a meeting or an opportunity similar to what you heard today, right? Many of us have, right? We've been there and we've done that before, right? But here's the reality. The opportunities you've been invited to in the past were already 5, 10, 20, 30 years old, maybe even 50 years old, right? When was the last time you were invited to a company, 2.5 billion giant K-beauty company, number one company in Korea, right? And you're at the very beginning stages before day one. If October 1st is day one and you're here at pre-launch stage, right? You're here before the opening. When was the last time you were this early? The reality is most people never get a chance to be here this early. Most people always dream about it or wish about it. They were here this early. We all wish we were there early when Amazon first started, or when Google first started, or Microsoft, or Facebook, right? We all wish we could have invested at a very early stages. But the reality is, nobody was there. We didn't have a chance, right? All of us wish we were there when Uber or Airbnb and all these big companies started. Or maybe we wish we invested into those companies at the early stages. But the reality is, many of us never had a chance. Many of us in the Philippines never had a chance. But I'm letting all of you know right now, with everything happening in the Philippines, Rmn is a blessing to the Philippines. Rmn is an opportunity to help the Filipinos in the Philippines to have a better life, to have a better chance, to make extra income, to help support their kids, to help put their kids to better schools, to live in better places as well. Rmn Philippines, I'm telling you right now, our goal, our company mission as the XS Group right now is to help over 1 million people in the Philippines get started with us and help 1 million people live a little bit better through the Rmn opportunity. And here's the best part. As we open the Philippines, we're going to be opening up more countries. Rmn Philippines is not stopping after the Philippines. We're going to be opening up more countries in Europe, more countries in Asia, more countries in Latin America. And here's the best part for all of you. You guys starting in the Philippines will have a chance to now operate your business in now just Philippines, plus the other 8 countries, plus all the future countries we open up as well. How many of you would love to have customers and business partners in Europe, right? How many of you would love to have business partners and customers in Thailand, in Indonesia, in Australia, in so many other countries? And that can happen for you, right? Living here in the Philippines. And we'll teach you step by step on how everything works. Next week, Tuesday, 9 p.m., we have an orientation for the Philippines. Make sure you guys attend the orientation next Tuesday at 9 p.m. so you can understand how to become a manager, how to become a senior manager, how to become a team leader, and how to have success with Rmn as well. I'm excited to be looking forward to seeing so many more success stories in the Philippines. I look forward to meeting many of you at the grand opening on October 1st. And thank you so much, of course, Kat Capelong, team leader, top team leader, for sharing with us the background, the company. And you can just see, at 6 in the morning here in America, she is glowing and shining. Her skin was like radiant at literally 6 a.m. in North America here right now. And of course, Tess, brand new team leader, she's retired, but she found her passion with Rmn. She found her love with Rmn. And now the fact that it made her feel good, she wants to go out there and share with other people as well, right? So understand, guys, if you feel good, you do good, and it's going to be a huge impact, I know, in the Philippines and for the rest of the people we meet later on in our journey with Rmn as well. So thank you all for joining with us this evening. We'll see you guys on the orientation next week, but stay tuned for the announcement this weekend as we share what the requirements are to attend the grand opening ceremony in the Philippines as well. Have a good night. God bless, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.